Greets everybody. All me of me. Let's PCB here. Take care of business. Picked up the Rona last week. I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Now specifically I'm going to be talking about being in the Kenosha Racine area, even though it's spelled wrong on the screen, because editing is for assholes. Proofreading for wimps. Just want to talk about it a little bit because it seems like a lot of people are coming down with it here now. Let's switch screens though. Let's go over here. I like this screen. Okay. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to take a look at this picture, which is badly edited. This is the line to get Rona tested. This took off. Behind that white car are 4 different lines full of cars, 4 queues. This is going out onto Sheridan Road at about 86th or 87th. All those cars right there are lined up for the Rona test. And let's wait till we get out a little bit. It was a total fucking zoo when it came to wait time. However, you should still go get tested if you think you got it. Now, it started for me when I was at work about a week ago today. I noticed a small cough. And that really doesn't mean anything because a cough can be anything. It was on the second day that I figured out something wasn't quite right. The cough hadn't gone down and gone up a little bit. And it was a little kind of weird. You know how you're used to your body and how it works? Well, let's go back to the line there. Don't know why there's empty space right there. Some people just ain't paying attention. But this is the line of cars. We're going from 86th to 87th up to the stoplight, which is 85th, and then we're going to be taking a left there. Anyhow, it was bad that it happened to me, that I carried it, because I work in a public place. Place got shut down real quick. An agreement they had with the health department. The boss is actually insanely responsible. I'm proud of her. Proud of him. Married couple. That tent right there going by, that's where they do the testing. It's the National Guard's 4 queues. They're okay. They're all right. We're going up here towards 85th now. All those cars are still in line for the Rona test. Anyhow, I went to get a test the first day I came here. Came here right after work. And I got to about where that car is right there underneath the stoplight. Somebody walked up. They sent me home. They said, we're out of tests. I said, fuck it. Went home. Went and checked to see what we got left going around here. And, where do I want to be on this? Let's go here. And so I was down there for the day. I got sent back home. It really kind of bit because I had the test done twice before this, both times negative. Still all in line. Now you notice right now we're going towards we're going till about 11th, 12th, whatever. Sheridan Road is not numbered, then you get this one. And we're going to keep going down the street. Everybody who's pulled up against the curb is waiting for the Rona test. That was my big fat finger. Sorry about that. Let's see what we can do here. Rid of that real quick. There we go. Okay, so those cars are all going. Still lined up for the test. I think we're around 17th now, something like that. Might be as like early as 15th. A lot of slack room. When my friend and I were in the truck or in the car today, or in the van today, it was a lot tighter. People were a lot more impatient, so they stayed tight. And we keep going down towards 22nd Avenue, Kenosha. I'm going to say this is somewhere around 19th. Still, they're all packed up. All right, now we're coming up to 21st. And 21st is pretty much where it ends. That's when I cut the film and it loops back. The white car was the last one. So you're talking 9 blocks of cars. It actually moved pretty fast. My second time, I went to Racine out in Franksville, and they ran on a test. I got there about 3 o'clock each day. So I ended up going to Franksville the next day, because they were open. I think it was the next day. And what I ended up doing was getting there at like 10. It was really, really busy. I waited in line for an hour and 45 minutes, which sort of sucks because I was feeling kind of feverish, feeling kind of bad. Didn't get nauseous or anything, so that was nice. And I ended up getting the test. I registered online, which is not that tough to do. There'll be information. I'll be showing that in a minute or two. And they took it. They were actually a lot less invasive. Let's put it that way. So, in fact, I have geared up a quick sample video on how the test works. Hold on, let me switch to that. Need sound here. Okay, no, it's not like that at all, but goddamn, that clip cracks me up. They shove the Q-tip in your nose. They're actually real nice about it. All 3 places have been good. The last time I got it up to like the base of the nose where it meets the skull, and I was actually thinking they didn't do a thorough enough job. Of course, they caught me positive, so obviously they did a good job. First 2 times, though, they went all the way to the back of the sinus, and the experience is a little bit unpleasant. It's kind of weird, but it's sort of like getting an itch and a slight tickle in your skull. That's as bad as it is, which isn't bad at all. Okay, yeah, we're back at the corner of 85th and 85th and Sheridan again. Because I registered it first, they had my email address and my phone, and I got a message from them via phone. I'm sorry, by email address. 2.5 days later, I think it was on Saturday morning at 3 a.m., something like that. But I'd already been taking days off because when I got the hint that this wasn't just a cough or anything, I said, "Fuck it, I'll keep home on this." It's always nice to take a couple days off work, anyways. Boss has been real nice. She's called on me. A couple of people who brought me food when I asked. That was really awesome. You really learn who your friends are when they bring you food. Let me tell you. A fat man, that's how I feel about it. Okay, so the test is a bit invasive, but it's not bad. It's like feeling a little scratch or tickle inside your head. It's actually kind of funny if you get a sense of humor, and if I have nothing else, I have a sense of humor. So, let's head back to where I'm at now. So I got the message on, I think it was Saturday morning. I've been home since. My first day noticing symptoms was the 2nd, which is a week ago today. So they are estimating that I have been infectious since about October 31st is what they said. And I think I know that another friend of mine has it, and I waited on him that day. I'm a waiter. We are required to stay masked, but somehow I got it. I mask a lot. I was actually one of the first ones to do it, so it's kind of ironic that I'm also the first one among my friends to get it. I think what it is, the weak spot in my plan was that I wasn't washing my hands enough, and I was relying instead on changing rubber gloves at work, which I changed frequently. So I think what that ended up doing, that ended up protecting the customers, but it didn't do shit for me. Oops. And being a nail biter, that's probably not a good thing either. Oh well, I fucked up. I'm in 3 of the risk groups. I'm a male. I'm over 60, and I'm way overweight. What I've discovered so far is I was able to reach out to friends who had it. I have a friend in the Czech Republic right now. They're going through their 2nd wave of it, and he caught it on the 1st. And his advice to me was to, now bear in mind, I'm not a medical doctor, but this has worked for me, because you're not going to get rid of it, but you can like alleviate your symptoms to make it easier to deal with. So what I'm doing per his suggestions, I'm taking aspirin for the fever, and as a blood thinner since this has blood clotting dangers. I am also taking decongestants to make it easier to breathe. So that's pretty helpful. 2 things I'm doing to measure my health on this is I went to my Libre office and set up a spreadsheet, which I'm not good at doing, but I could do a simple one so I could do my my oxygen level because a friend lent me his oximeter, my pulse, and my temperature. And my temperature dropped a couple of days ago, which was nice, but I still have this cough. So I went from 100.7 down to 99.3, I think it is. I'm going to be nursing this for a while. My all clear day, my tentative all clear day. Hey, Arizona, how's it going, Jonathan? Thank you very much. Fuck the Rona, indeed. So my all clear day is going to be the 12th, which is, 14 days from the first symptom. Now that's tentative because I got to make sure I've got no fever and I got to be done with this cough. One really weird thing, just in case you experience it, they say that you lose your sense of smell and your sense of taste, perhaps. That could be symptoms. With me, I had that for a very short time. Food still does not taste right, but I can taste it. But I get this really weird background smell. And I believe it's an infection smell. If you ever have a sinus infection and you know how that smells when you got that, it's the same basic idea, although it's a completely different smell. It's not near as strong. So I figure if I get rid of that, I should be pretty good. On the 13th, if I have anything left, I'll go in for another test, wait another 2 days to get the results back. Here we are back on 85th again. Now, I got to give these guys credit here. I waited 1 hour and 45 minutes when I went to Franksville, and that is no slam on Franksville. They did a fucking awesome job. But this setup here moved more quickly. I think we were in line about 45 minutes. Now, why would I bring somebody to a corona test with me? Well, that's a fucking grand idea, let me tell you. This is one of the places where I fucked up. I made it a point to visit a friend. We normally go outside of her house and we enjoy a fire out in front of her place. But we went in, and I believe that I spread it to her. She's been sick since about the day after I got sick. So I'm assuming it was me. I don't think of anybody else she's been to. I think she's gone to a couple of bars when they weren't crowded, so that's always an option. So she had nobody else to take her for a test today. We both masked up. We both went down there. I already had it. I'm hoping I didn't give it to her. I'm kind of actually hoping she's already got it so that I can't give it to her. That I've already given it to her, something like that. So anyhow, even though I'm not hurting right now, I mean, I got light symptoms. From what I understand, this stuff can get stupid really fast. Sorry. And so I don't want to get it any harder than I got it. But we'll see how it works. I figure if I'm done by the 12th, I should have an idea as to whether I'm going to get totally sick or not, but I need to read up on it more. Anyways, last thing. In the description, I've put in a link to, or I've put in the words and a link to where you can get tested if you're in the Kenosha Racine area. You may as well do this right now. These guys are pretty good. The testing here is free because I'm fucking broke and I can't afford testing. And I've heard some weird shit about people paying all sorts of crazy amounts of money for testing. Somebody mentioned $1,500. I don't know what the hell that's about. But I've done mine all for free. So, Walworth County, which is west of here, that's out towards Janesville more, I think. Lake Geneva, definitely. It's Festival Hall of Racine, straight downtown. Sorry about that. Central Racine Health Department, that's the one I went to in Franksville. It is in the middle of fucking no place. I don't think you should not get tested, but you just know you got to go a ways to get there. Each of these places are open different days, staffed by different people. The 2 places I went to, I believe both had National Guards people, and they were freaking awesome. Kenosha Fire Station number 3, Okay, you got the Kenosha County Center, which is where we were today. That's the place you just, oh, I lied. That's up in Bristol. That's West County. My bad. Kenosha Job Center. That's where I was today, where I brought my friend. And the Community Health Center, that's up on the near north side on 30th. The Froedtert South, now some of these you can just go in. They don't give a damn whether you got a symptom or not. Other ones you need to have symptoms and you got to call and get checked in. I'm kind of fuck that. If you need to get tested, you need to get tested. Just go to the Community Health Center or go to the Job Center. Register online. You will get mailed a QC code. Is that what that's called? And that way they check you in, and it is so fast. So I've done way too much blathering here. You got the link in the description on where to find that information. And I think that I best get out of here. You guys have a really good day, and thank you very much. Good luck to all of you. Keep your health as you can. And if you're on quarantine, stay the fucking quarantine. Don't be dumb like I didn't go to my friend's house, like my friend didn't go to the bars. Okay? All right. See you later.